Hi there, good afternoon. It's a beautiful Wednesday right here. A sunny, a scorching Wednesday actually. But right here in the studio, I'm blowing away the heat, and you won't even feel it until you step outside of the studios. Hi, how is your Wednesday going? How is work? How is your business? How is your apprenticeship going wherever you are? I hope you're good. If you're not good, I am here to make you feel better, not just good. My name is Ofonono Joseph, and I'll bring to you good tidings of great joy, talking about a whole lot of gist, a whole lot of trends, a whole lot of what is, going viral on social media here on hashtag trending your best TV, Spectrum Television. All right, we have a lot to talk about today, and I've got some very good news. But amidst the good news, there are, some criticism. What am I even talking about? I'm talking about the case of the abducted Kebbi girls that have been released. But what is going on? The president of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, has praised the security forces for their quick response to rescue the schoolgirls, confirming no ransom was paid. Meanwhile, the bandits made a video with the girls emphasizing that talks with important people in the country led to their release. Yeah, but there are rumors that the federal government paid a ransom to the bandits before they freed the girls, raising a strong concern about aiding their actions. And just to add to this, there was no form of arrest made. Yes, so the girls were just released like that, and no form of arrest, nothing like, okay, these are the number of bandits that we were able to get, or that the forces were able. No, we just heard that the Kebbi girls that were abducted, talking about Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School in Maga, Kebbi State, they have been released. Good news, yeah. Good news, I must say, and all thanks to the federal government, the forces, and everybody that, put their hands on deck to make this a success. These children have gone back to their homes, to their parents, to their families, and just maybe when school reopens, they will go back to school, and I hope they will be safe. But people are saying that there was an exchange before the bandits, the terrorists, released the schoolgirls. Well, there's a video circulating online that the bandits had a conversation with the girls to say, if not that, very top important officials had a talk with us and did some stuff, we wouldn't have released you guys. It's not about the forces, it's not about the military. So this is the video. Let's watch it.
To an ba ku kulawa? To insha Allah kun je ga za a maishe ku lafiya akan uwayenku ku koma lafiya. Bismillahi ta'ala. Kuna lafiya ku. Akwai wadda an kawo magana banza daga cikin ku. Duka cikin lami lafiya ko? To insha Allah ga mu dai insha Allah mu din ne yalo insha Allah za a bashe ku ta kan sulhu a zama lafiya. Ku koma lafiya. Ƙarfi bai anshe ku ba. Jirgi nawa ya to abu da ba mu sani to kun san iyaka to insha Allah kun daga gwamnati ta kasa an saka ko a zalama an ka zo za a amshe ku akan ta magana da manya da komi ko to insha Allah masha Allah za salamu.
Well, I do not understand Hausa or the dialects they were speaking, but an interpretation, based on what I got online and a lot of other researches points to the fact that the bandits were just having a conversation like, okay, be it known unto you that you're released based on the fact that some persons, had a talk with us and they did what they were supposed to do. That's why we are releasing you, letting you go. It's not the military that have come to rescue you. They will answer, yeah, like, yes, okay, I hear you. So he said, okay, when you came, did we touch you? Did we do this to you? Did we hurt you? Did anybody touch you? No. The girls answered. And that's just the kind of conversation they were having. Well, if you play this video for some persons that could understand their dialect, you get to understand better. So that is what people are talking about. Why is it that there is no single arrest? These people, and there's a particular video also that one of the fathers to the girls that was abducted died yesterday of a heart attack. He's missing his daughter. What if that's the only child, he has, and the girl has been abducted for days, and his heart is stuck on the fact that I value my daughter so much. I love my daughter, and the one thing I've got, the one thing I value, is taken away from me. So he died of heart attack yesterday, and we are just seeing this. We're not hearing anything like arrest, these persons are in prison, or this. We just heard that the police, the forces rescued the girls. Okay. But these people are living, they are alive, they're still within us, they are somewhere. This might not be the first and the last abduction. We also know that the church inquirer that was invaded, the persons that were abducted, the worshippers that were abducted, were released. So no arrest still, no nothing, no bandit has been caught or arrested or nothing. They have just been released. Okay, this is Nigeria, and this is the world we find ourselves. If these people are being aided and helped, they will continue. They will continue to abduct people, to burn churches, to murder people, because they know that they're going to get money from wherever the monies come from. And they will continue with the heinous crimes and atrocities they do. So who is actually aiding these people? Who is actually supporting these terrorists in Nigeria? That is the question in the hearts of lots of Nigerians, and we need answers. Moving forward to, amidst all of this that's ongoing, the First Lady of Nigeria, talking about Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has invited all 109 senators to an interactive dinner this Friday at the Presidential Villas Banquet Hall, Abuja, at 6 p.m. With this invitation from the First Lady via a letter read by the Senate President Akpabio, lots of criticism and backlash followed. People are talking about hunger, poverty, unemployment, terrorism, insecurity, name it, all negative. And the First Lady of Nigeria is talking about an interactive dinner with the senators. People might not have that understanding, but this is what it is. Let's watch the video.
CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So this is like an invitation by the mother to the children on a Friday. I wish you sumptuous meal and fruitful discussion. Senator Wamako, you are looking at me as if you are going to travel. Don't. This is very important. So we all meet there on Friday. Correspondence from the villa. This Military Territory Committee, why the Senior Senator Ositangu becomes.
People are really bothered. People are really troubled. They do not even want to have an inner understanding of, this dinner invitation by the First Lady to the senators. They don't want to know. There's the word interaction right there. It's not all about eating and drinking and marrying and having fun. People are just so hurt. They are so pained that it could be that there's going to be a level of understanding, of interaction about what's happening in Nigeria, but they don't want to know because they've heard food. They've heard dinner. So, senators want to go and enjoy, and we're suffering. And yes, people are really suffering in Nigeria, and that some persons, that the word suffer does not exist in their dictionary because they haven't experienced it. There is poverty. People are on the streets sleeping in the under the bridges. You know, there is high level of unemployment in Nigeria. Terrorism, insecurity. People go to work, go to their business places, go to the market with fear. There's no peace anymore. And they're hearing that the First Lady is extending a hand of invitation to the senators for dinner. Oh, a lot of backlash and criticism from people on social media. Let's take a few comments on social media concerning this particular invitation on Friday. All right, this is coming from Ajay, and he says, only in Nigeria does lawmakers get invited to the State House for any reason by the First Lady. In what capacity is she inviting them? Well, I know I got the senators to answer that. Onyeni Kalu says, while U.S. Congress and Canada are discussing Nigeria's insecurity, our Nigerian senates are discussing where to go and have a sumptuous meal. You know the saying, you know, like better thing, right? Prince Olugbade says, I know there is this urge to insult them, but this is just normal. It's an avenue for them to discuss casually about the issues of the country, if only they would take advantages of the moment. All right, that's coming from Prince. MK Dwag says, the purpose of the dinner is an interactive session aimed at fostering insightful discussions on national progress. Senate President Akpabio urged all senators to view the invitation as a mother to children communication. You saw that, a mother trying to have a conversation with her children. That's the last comment that we're taking on social media about this particular video. So like I said earlier, ordinary people that have been through a lot in Nigeria might not understand or might not want to understand that this is an avenue for the First Lady to have an interaction with the senators, you know, bringing up, you know, issues of national importance to discuss and maybe try to prefer a solution to what is happening negatively in Nigeria. People do not know that. They might not understand it because, like I said earlier, the high level of suffering, of pain, of gnashing of teeth has overwhelmed a lot of people in Nigeria. That what they want to really hear is that there's peace, there's security in Nigeria, there's employment, they're building factories so that people could get employed, there's free education, the hospitals are built, and stuff like that. You know, a relief sort of, right? Those are the kind of things they want to hear, and not that the First Lady is inviting senators for dinner. So calm down. I believe that the outcome of this particular dinner and interactive session will be made known after Friday 6 p.m. meeting. All right, so calm down and be hopeful. Nigeria is still our country. Something good will come out of us living here and being Nigerians. Let's talk about a lady that has come out to oppose her brother's ill attitude, ill exhibitions against his wife, the mother of his 5 children. So a lady is really in support of the fact that her brother's wife left her brother with 5 children. Why? This is so rare. I could say it's bizarre. In 100 cases, you see a situation like this, maybe 1% out of maybe 100%. It is so rare. I bet you it's rare that a lady is saying, my brother's wife goes through a lot, running the school runs, keeping the home, doing the laundry, cooking, managing the home, everything she does all by herself. And my brother does not appreciate his wife. He's got 5 children. He is so authoritative. He doesn't help. He cannot pick a pin in the house. He doesn't do anything just to help his wife and, you know, be a good father to his children. No. She says, I don't go to their house because if you go to their house, there's a lot of work for you to do. And even when you advise, my brother, please don't do this. Please be kind to your wife. Please be appreciative of all that your wife is doing for you. My brother is so stubborn and always body shaming his wife and saying that nobody will ever get married to his wife if she decides to divorce him and that she can never divorce him. And the mother to this young man has always advised him against this bad attitude of his. But no. So one day it dawned on him that his wife left him with 5 children. What about it? Now the children are no more going to school because he cannot do school runs. He cannot, keep the home. He can't do anything. And a lady has come out to make a video to say, I am happy that this is happening to my brother. Please, let's see the video because it's really a commendable one. I'm very rare.
When my brother's wife was around, my brother's wife requested for a maid to get a house help. My brother said no, that other women manage their home, their children without a maid, a house help, so she should do the same. And now the person that is saying this thing now does not even help in doing anything in that house. My brother does not help him, so it's just to beat in the morning and go out, come back in the night, come back anytime he wants, he feel like. He does not help. Me, I don't even like going to their house because if you go there, you're going to work and get tired. And the children, Jesus, they are so stubborn. I don't even like going there. So this woman now has been doing all this work. My mom has been complaining. My mom has been warning him. See, anything that will make this woman, like give me this woman as all laga. I'm gonna say her program and he got to get her. My mom, nothing when my mother never tell this boy. You know why here? But to me, I've called him several times and said, but this thing you're doing is not good. What if somebody is doing this to your sister? Will you be okay? Will you like it? So you just, what do you know? You just say, what do you know? I'm a man. So now, let him show that he's a man. He doesn't need a maid man. He doesn't need a house help. He can do it alone. He's a man. Like he's the man of the house. Let that Jesus, let the girl, let her enjoy her life now. Let her enjoy this December. I don't know his plans because he feels that this girl cannot leave. That's what he feels like. In his nearest life, if somebody thinks that this kind of thing will happen, he will not believe it. Because he always say nobody will marry. He always would shame the girl. Do you understand? So no maid for him. He should do it on his own. Like since this girl left now, since the wife left, the children have not gone to school.
It's we're not supporting divorce. I don't know, but if you're not prioritized, if you're not valued, if your life is threatened, and lots of work, pressure, burden on the part of the woman, the wife to this man that just left the man, she wasn't appreciated, she wasn't seen, she wasn't valued, she wasn't prioritized because she, according to that video, she could be a stay-at-home mom doing all the home management, and the husband maybe brings money, and at any point he has time, he doesn't want to help. So it's good that we're not hearing that, oh, husband broke wife's head, or wife, lit the husband up or set the husband ablaze. So she peacefully walked away and left the 5 children for the man. This is the story that we are seeing today and that this man is going through. So what does this teach you? You have to appreciate somebody that's doing well for you so that the person can do better. All right, let's take 2 comments on social media concerning this particular video. Stella Chinonso says, for the guy's family to support the lady, that means the lady really saw Shaggy, and the family is a very good one. Yes, the family is a good one for supporting their wife and cautioning their brother. Maki says, this one way family support the lady, that means she don't suffer past people way bandits abduct. Please, that's an exaggeration. All right, this is the last comment we're taking from Gladys Johnson. So this kind of family still exists. Thank you for teaching him a great lesson. And the wife should go out often and post pictures and do well to tag him. Okay, whatever those other words mean, I don't know. But like I said earlier, if you've got somebody that's helping you out or that's supporting you or that's your partner, your spouse, just appreciate the person, the little efforts that the person is putting up, the strength that the person is, exhibiting in running the home, in doing whatever, just for, the person to maintain a home. Please appreciate your siblings, your business partner, your colleague at work, your employer, your employee. All right, when they do well, appreciate them. When they do not do well, encourage them. And at the end of the day, everybody will, live peacefully as it ought to be. All right, let's go to our last trend and take this message from our normal Aproko doctor. How to sleep well. Do you lie down at night and you can't find sleep? Why is that? This could be one of the reasons that you don't sleep well at night. Let's watch a Proco doctor educate us.
Want to sleep well this night? Listen to what I'm about to tell you. I'm about to share my secret with you.
Now you are talking, mommy.
You see that heavy fufu that you're about to download this night?
Conqueror the champion, the lion is here.
Stop it. The reason that heavy fufu is disrupting your sleep is that when you eat very heavy and you do not give your body at least 2 to 3 hours to digest that food, it's going to affect your sleep. Some people are going to have gastric reflux that can actually affect the quality of your sleep.
This one is
Another thing you also need to pay attention to is if you're taking anything that has caffeine, probably it's energy drink, is soda, or is coffee. The moment 12 have knocked in the afternoon, don't take it. Some of you will drink soda or drink anything that has caffeine by 7 p.m. and wonder why 3 a.m. your eyes still shining like this.
God, I beg.
Yes, it's the caffeine that caused it. You also need to understand that part of what you need to do is have a sleep time and wake up time that nothing can change. But you see, today you sleep by 9, next tomorrow you sleep by 11, to next day you sleep by 4. If you do not have a quality sleep time, in other words, this is the time I'm going to sleep. Once that time reach, you avoid everything and then you try and go to sleep. What that does is that it tries to internalize and arrange your own body clock so that when that time reach, your body will automatically get the message that this is time to fall asleep.
Country, I love it.
Another thing that's actually preventing some of you from sleeping is heat. There is the kind of heat that we catch you, sleep will run away from you. What does that mean? It also means that you need to regulate and cool your own body temperature in order to fall asleep. You can find water that is cool or water that is lukewarm, bath at least 30 minutes before you sleep so that your body level can calm down. You also need to understand that sleep is not just something that happens. You need to prepare for sleep. Think of yourself if I'm driving on the road, Third Mainland Bridge, 100 kilometers per hour. You can't just drive like that into your house. You're going to cause accident. The same thing. When time is reaching, night time, you need to start preparing for sleep. Close your work laptop, carry your phone, turn it upside down. If there are things that are bothering you in that day, write it down on a piece of paper so that your brain can stop disturbing yourself about it. If you've written it down but your brain is still working about it, then it means that your problem has passed this video. You need to see some other people.
Hey!
It's funny, like the normal comic pictures and videos and memes and sounds that we hear and see, right? But have you taken something home? Have you assimilated something? Are you going to work on the things that do not make you sleep? Have you heard what Aproko Doctor has said? We are always advocating for you to stay well, a healthy state of mind, right? So that's why we brought this for you to stay healthy and happy, right? So do away with those things that do not make you sleep well because we want you to sleep well. As sleep is a complete form of rest. Let's take just 2 comments on social media and we go over to the word of the day. Grace Abu says, but now when some of us chop heavy fufu, we dey sleep well. Yeah. PMC Life and Learn. They said rich people don't sleep. They are always active. That's why I don't sleep too. I want to be rich. Okay, it's funny, but take home something, right? Take home something. I hope you have learned and you've had fun and you have laughed. Yes, all of this constitutes what #trending is about: educative, entertaining, and informative. Right, let's go over to the word that we have for today before we call it a wrap. What is the word that we have for today? Word of the day. The word of the day is unabashed. Unabashed. What does unabashed mean? Unabashed describes someone who is not embarrassed or ashamed about openly expressing strong feelings or opinions. That is an unabashed person. Yes. A sentence example of unabashed is, unabashed by their booing and hissing, the artist continued with the musical performance. Right, the word of the day that we have for today is unabashed, and I hope you've learned something. So do well to try to be an unabashed person. Be open in whatever you want to say without being embarrassed whatsoever. All right. Thank you so much for doing hashtag trending with me today. I feel better than I felt when I started. My name is and will always be Ofonono Joseph. Have a beautiful Wednesday.